What if the Blue Jays' most aggressive offseason ever is about to get even bolder? A Japanese All-Star third baseman with a 327 batting average and devastating power could be heading to Toronto, and the deal might happen sooner than anyone thinks. But here's the twist. This signing could completely shake up the infield in ways fans haven't even considered yet. Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome to Jays Quick News, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Today, we're diving into one of the hottest rumors swirling around the organization right now. Are the Blue Jays about to land Japanese sensation Kazuma Okamoto? And if they do, what does this mean for the roster construction heading into 2026? If you're as hyped as we are about this potential game changer, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. So let's get right into it. Who is Kazuma Okamoto, and why are the Blue Jays going all in to bring him to Toronto? According to multiple reports, including Jon Heyman, the Toronto Blue Jays are showing significant interest in 9-year-old Japanese third baseman Kazuma Okamoto. The Blue Jays aren't alone in their pursuit. The Boston Red Sox and Pittsburgh Pirates have also shown interest. But here's what matters. Toronto has been described as one of the most aggressive teams this offseason by several MLB executives, and they're not slowing down after coming agonizingly close to a championship. Let's be real for a second. The Blue Jays just experienced heartbreak on the biggest stage possible. They pushed the defending champion Los Angeles Dodgers to 7 games in the World Series, only to lose 5-4 inches 11 gut-wrenching innings at Rogers Center. That Game 7 loss is still fresh in everyone's minds. Now, management is making it crystal clear they're not satisfied with almost winning. They want the trophy. Okamoto would come to Toronto through the posting system, officially posted by the Yomiuri Giants on November 19th, with a 45-day negotiation window closing January 4th. While no deal is imminent, the Blue Jays' interest is legitimate and growing. They're reportedly planning to use Okamoto primarily at third base. But here's where it gets interesting. He can also play first base and corner outfield, giving manager John Schneider incredible lineup flexibility. Now, let's talk numbers. In 2025, Okamoto's season was shortened by a left elbow injury suffered in May during a collision at first base, sidelining him until mid-August. Despite missing significant time, he posted an impressive slash line of 327, 416, 598, with 15 home runs and 37 extra base hits across just 69 games. Perhaps even more impressive, his plate discipline: only 36 strikeouts in 293 plate appearances. That's elite contact skills combined with legitimate power. For context, that 598 slugging percentage would rank in the top tier of MLB hitters. So what does Kazuma Okamoto bring to the Blue Jays? And why does this signing matter so much right now? First, let's address the roster reality. The Blue Jays already have a championship-caliber core. They just proved it by reaching Game 7 of the World Series. But third base remains fluid, especially with Bichette's future uncertain as he enters free agency after his incredible postseason performance. Here's where things get fascinating. The Blue Jays have already made their biggest splash, signing Dylan Cease to a franchise record 7-year, $210 million deal, the largest free agent contract in team history. They've also added KBO MVP Cody Ponce on a 3-year, $30 million contract. These aren't moves made by a team hoping to compete. These are moves made by a team that tasted greatness and wants more. Think about Okamoto's versatility in this context. Ernie Clement just had the postseason of his life, setting an MLB record with 30 hits in a single playoff run and becoming a cult hero in Toronto. But Clement primarily plays third base and second base. If the Blue Jays sign Okamoto, they could deploy him at third base while keeping Clement's defensive wizardry in the lineup at second, or as a super utility player. Or, if Bichette returns, Okamoto could slide to first base for strategic matchups while Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets occasional rest, or even see time in the outfield. But here's the deeper question. Does this move signal that the Blue Jays believe their championship window is right now? The answer is absolutely yes. When you come one game away from glory, you don't wait. You reload immediately while the roster is in its prime and the hunger is at its peak. Japanese position players transitioning to MLB have had varying degrees of success. but recent history leans heavily in favor of optimism. Remember Seiya Suzuki's immediate impact with the Cubs? Or how Masataka Yoshida quickly adjusted to American League pitching with Boston? The track record is encouraging. For the Blue Jays specifically, they've already proven they can integrate international talent seamlessly. This past World Series run showcased their ability to blend different baseball cultures into a cohesive, dominant unit. They won the American League East for the first time since 2015, then knocked off the New York Yankees and Seattle Mariners en route to the Fall Classic. But here's what makes Okamoto especially intriguing: his World Baseball Classic pedigree. American baseball fans got a glimpse of his clutch gene during the 2023 WBC championship game, when he hit a decisive home run off Kyle Freeland to help Japan beat Team USA 3-2. He finished that tournament with a 1.278 OPS. That's the kind of pressure performance that translates to October baseball. At 29, Okamoto is entering his prime years with over a decade of professional experience in one of the world's most competitive leagues. He's not a project or a gamble. He's a proven winner ready to contribute immediately to a team that knows exactly what it takes to reach the World Series, because they just did it. Contract projections for Okamoto range from 3 to 5 years, with total values between $36 million and $80 million per various industry sources. ESPN's Kylie McDaniel predicts a 3-year, $36 million deal. That's incredibly team-friendly compared to other free agent options, and it fits comfortably within Toronto's spending parameters, especially after they've shown no hesitation to invest this winter. If the Blue Jays successfully sign Kazuma Okamoto, the roster implications are fascinating. Does this impact their pursuit of Kyle Tucker? Could it signal that Bichette might not return, despite his emotional connection to the organization after that World Series run? Or is this simply the front office covering all bases while they negotiate with multiple high-profile targets? Here's the most exciting possibility. Imagine the Blue Jays rolling into 2026 with Dylan Cease anchoring a rotation that includes Kevin Gausman, Shane Bieber, Jose Barrios, and breakout rookie sensation Trey Yesavage, who shot from single-A to World Series hero in 2025. Now add Okamoto's bat to a lineup already featuring Vladdy, George Springer, and potentially Bichette. That's a team capable of winning 95-plus games and making another deep playoff run. The real intrigue lies in Okamoto's profile. His ability to make consistent contact while maintaining power aligns perfectly with the Blue Jays' offensive philosophy. Under hitting coach David Popkins, Toronto led the majors in batting average in 2025 while ranking third in OPS. They proved you can still win in baseball's strikeout era by prioritizing contact quality. Okamoto fits that blueprint beautifully. Beyond the on-field impact, signing Okamoto would demonstrate the Blue Jays' commitment to their stated goal of becoming the preferred destination for Japanese players and connecting with Toronto's substantial Asian fan base. After unsuccessful pursuits of Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki in recent years, landing Okamoto would signal progress in that long-term strategic vision. The Blue Jays came within 3 outs of a World Series championship in 2025, only to watch it slip away in the most heartbreaking fashion imaginable. Now, they're responding with urgency and aggression. Kazuma Okamoto might not be the biggest name on the market, but he could be exactly the type of smart, strategic addition that pushes a great team over the edge into championship territory. So here's our question for Jays Nation. After coming so close, do you believe signing Okamoto is the move that finally gets us over the hump? And where would you use him most: third base, first base, or as the ultimate utility weapon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to Jays Quick News, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. We're covering every move this offseason, and trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching. Jays Nation, let's go Blue Jays!